We all have our mountains. The challenge is to push us further. At Coors Light, our mountain is brewing the world's most refreshing beer.
Trust me, I know that in my last two videos I was very secretive, very cryptic, very vague about what's been going on. When I say that we've been stressed but also successful, seems like an oxymoron, but in this business it's not. So we had two big property closings that happened within 2 days of each other last week, and well, I finally get to share that with you. So let me explain. If you know anything about closing, such as when you closed on your own home, or if you're familiar with commercial real estate, you know that closing right at the end is always when all of the problems come up. It's as if everything just waits, everything's looking good, and then all of a sudden, that's when it blows up. And so that's what we dealt with all last week with the two property closings, is that is when the problems came out. And so dealing with that and just making sure to be on top of it, and at the sacrifice of other work, making sure we were on call for those two, yeah, that was crazy.
I won't tell you from a life I want to pay your love to. I stomped on the floodlights, and if every high comes down, don't wanna be flooding you now.
The first property was 6149 Edith. You're probably not familiar, but it is an 11,000 square foot big industrial property, technically in the county of Bernalillo, but right here on Edith in Albuquerque. So the reason I bring it up is because it's a project that really, when I say blood, sweat, and tears, I mean it. Sleepless nights, lots and lots of stress. This is a property that I've had for over a year and a half, tons of problems with it, but it's a great property for the right buyer. And we always say that in real estate, but this time it did happen. The right buyer came along. They had a use for the property. They knew how to fix it up, and we got a great price for our owner. So that one, all the way to the finish. There were doubts, there were stresses, there were problems with it, but we got it closed. Now the big one last week, now that's a different story. We sold a high-rise. In Albuquerque, right in the heart of Uptown. 6100 Uptown, 7 stories, 95,000 square feet. Humongous. An office deal, local investor, all cash, a total of 14 days to close. Now let me tell you, that's a story in itself. That we did everything we could to make sure that it went smoothly, but we got it done. And also, you can see that building from my office. Here, let me show you. See, it's right there, that one. But maybe there's a better view of it. Boom, there it is. Now that's much better. So is that building right there. It was their fault for the stressful week that I had. But hey, it was pretty awesome closing, let me tell you that.
I won't tell you from a place you want to beam the lights on you. So stomp on my own silence. If every high comes down, don't wanna be flooding you now. I won't tell you.
I don't bring this up to brag, actually quite the opposite. The reason I'm telling you, this good news is because, one, this is big for a company that's only been in existence for, 8 or 9 months. But the bigger thing is what I said last week, that the best is yet to come. And we're working on huge things, and I want you to see that what's going on right now, the work that you're seeing, the hustle, the grind, whatever you want to call it, is leading to some really big things. And you're going to see it all right here over time and see that, it's the patience that goes into it, the hard work that goes into it. It's going to pay off. It's going to be great.
Respect the tide, it seems to be the right move. So stomp on the floodlights, and if every high comes down, I'm kind of afraid of you now.
This weekend's kind of a good news, bad news situation. So start with the good news. Good news, this weekend is Carrie and I's second year anniversary, which is exciting. Bad news, Carrie's sick. Just the timing is impeccable, but you know, what can you do? So to make the most of it, we are staying home. We had a whole trip to Durango planned. We'll have to postpone it, and so that means sticking around here. Carrie's laying low, and I'm starting out with a bike ride.
If every heart comes down, I'm kind of afraid of you now. There's nothing left here in the
I cannot believe that it's already been 2 years that Carrie and I have been married. It just seems like yesterday. So I don't know. It just keeps getting better, and you know, we love it, and it was amazing to relive that today as an anniversary. And I don't know. It's just so exciting to think that years and years and years are going to go by, and well, we're going to stay the same. Cowboys, this is our year.